Well, that's all it took. Two separate deals that pretty much has put pay-per-view dead in the water. You may say to yourself, well, there are other things that can put it on pay-per-view. Yeah, but we've taken away two of the biggest things from pay-per-view and put them on streaming services. But before we get into this, I just wanted to step by for this moment and do a little housekeeping. First of all, don't forget to drop a comment, a like, share, and hopefully today's the day of earn your subscription. We're about 1370, I think, right now at the moment, and we're rising. Hopefully we'll get to 2,000 by the end of the year. Now, the thing is, right now at the moment, we are going to be taking a little bit of a sabbatical. Now, we will be putting out shows for the next couple of weeks. It will be light. If you noticed last week, we didn't put any shows up. Unfortunately, both me and my wife, we caught a nasty case of the flu, a real bad one. And we're still recovering from it. And we decided that both of us, that we'd take a little bit of time to ourselves to stretch back and to basically try to run the course on itself, not stress us out, relax, take a bit of a sabbatical to the point, and start back up in the fall to that point. So basically, we will be going on vacay, sort of a self-vacay, but do still continue to watch. We will have new and current videos going on. We have done a slew of videos in advance, and we will be putting them out accordingly. Also, be sure to check out Sci-Fi for Me, which will leave the links in below, description below. Also, Sci-Fi Snobs channel for the latest on this over the Babylon 5 retrospective, which I will be appearing in about maybe, was it episode 9? I'll be appearing by the time you get this, and which was last week, and we'll probably be doing one or two more in the coming before the fall hits. So thank you again, those of you who have been watching, commenting, liking, sharing. Please continue to do that. Just hang in with us. A lot of things happen. Once again, thank you, and continue watching. Well, Paramount has inked a deal for about $7.7 billion for UFC.
That's a lot of nuts!
We also have the WWE has marked a deal with Disney and ESPN as well. And basically that's taken their pay-per-view products and moving them to separate streaming services. One is the Paramount Plus, obviously. The other is going to be on the new ESPN, I guess the ESPN Plus, whatever, the new Plus, whatever it is. There's the monthly charge that they're going to be charging you on that, which I know wrestling fans are not basically happy with that. But we're going to read over on the Skydance version. In a landmark move for sports and streaming, Skydance, Paramount has secured a 7-year, $7.7 billion deal with TKO Group for exclusive U.S. media rights to all UFC matches starting in 2026. The agreement announced marks a significant shift for the mixed martial arts giant and underscores the growth value of live sports content in the streaming era. With the UFC will end pay-per-view model and switch to putting it all on Paramount Plus. Under the terms of the deal, Paramount's streaming platform, Paramount Plus, will exclusively carry all UFC 13 marquee pay-per-view events annually alongside 30 Fight Night events. Additionally, Paramount will simulcast selective UFC fights on its CBS broadcast network during the Saturday primetime slots, broadening the sport's reach to traditional television audiences. The deal represents a substantial financial leap from UFC's previous agreement with Disney ESPN, which valued at $550 million per year. Paramount's new pact averages $1.1 billion annually, doubling from the previous fee and reflecting the surge popularity of MMA. But of course, this comes under the acquisition of the Skydance acquisition. A lot of changes are coming soon to Paramount. Upon all the shows that are coming out. We know Tulsa King is going to be back in September. Landman will be back hopefully before the end of the year. And there's a lot of other movies and specials. But now we're going to have sports. We're going to have MMA, which has been very popular as of late, especially since the President of the United States has been showing up at the main pay-per-view events themselves. It's mostly, was it at Madison Square Garden mostly? And like I said, it's a big thing now, and pay-per-view has been dying slowly to that point. I mean, you don't need pay-per-view as much as you used to get your porn. Most movies, as far as pay-per-view, you can grab that off of Amazon, YouTube, or any other services wide on there. I think boxing will be the next major thing that may be going the way away to streaming. We've already seen it on Netflix, even though Netflix had their issues with that. But I think time and basically all the errors that have been weeded out of the servers to that situation, because now you have the WWE is running off of Netflix itself on there, and other live shows that are coming very soon to that point. On the other half of the side of the pond, you're going to be paying about $30 to $40 just to watch the WWE pay-per-view events off of ESPN itself on their new site. And that's another situation on there, but I don't think that's going to work too well for ESPN and Disney for a while. I mean, they might make it for a little bit, but I think people, the wrestling fans are tired. They're tired because they've moved. I mean, how many times have we moved the WWE? We've gone from the basically from the WWE site itself to Peacock, from Peacock over to Netflix. I mean, we've had a lot of changes with that going on. But all in all, like I said, pay-per-view is, like I said, not there anymore like it used to be. You can get pretty much anything anywhere at this point, whether it's directly from the streaming site or paying for services off of YouTube or Apple or many other sites themselves. So let me know in the comments below what are your thoughts about this. Don't forget to hit that like, share this video, and hopefully today's the day I've earned your subscription. So have yourself a good summer on there. We'll see you when we get back in September. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to check out all of our videos here on Q2Cast TV, Man with a Show. On Taco Thursday, we'll be returning back in the fall as well. So until next time, thank you for tuning in, and bye-bye now.